Good morning, good morning. Ow. Let me make sure this is, yeah. I cannot tell you how much fun these were. Crowning around 1, crowning around 2. Okay, I'm going to put these like this with this and close this for a minute. This is what I'm working in, even though I never hardly tell you. I just assume you remember and watch yesterday's video, which, you know what they say is about assuming. Okay. All right. I'm in a Halloween sort of mood. So I did the same thing yesterday with this that I did yesterday. I took my quilt patches, these guys, which are just a photograph of a cover of a book, and put them in a pinwheel form. And then I took one of the pages that I've already made, the ones that I cut up and put back together again and cut up again. And I took a black and white copy of it with a little swoosh of orange over it. And I may or may not use that. I may not use any of them. But I thought I might just do something with these, Halloweenish. And I still have these 4 blocks over here. Huh. And I still have these over here. I'm in an irritated mood. I'm going to try to not show it. Oh, I like that. I don't know what I want to do. I almost didn't make a video. And I may not make one tomorrow. If I'm not here tomorrow, it's because my irritation is still running rampant. And I just don't want to play. It's completely selfish reasons. Cackling Phantom. That's what I feel like today. Where are we going with this? I don't know how I'm going to use it. I don't know. But just that is exactly how I feel today. I feel like a cackling phantom. Is it close to that size? Not really. Could I make it that size? Perhaps. I feel like I'm a cackling phantom today. Oh, that's what I should watch. I should watch Phantom of the Opera. I love that musical. I've seen it on Broadway several times. Not with the original people. Michael Crawford, who's going to be nominated or is nominated for a Kennedy Center Awards. I actually like the Kennedy Center Awards this time, probably because they're from my generation. However, the guy who's going to MC it, not so much. Not so much. For, to me, pretty obvious reasons. Okay. I need... See, now, I could do something with that. Let's get another one. Some of you are getting ready to have hot, hot weather again in the Midwest. We are cooling a little bit. The average is about almost 90. this morning I had a doctor's appointment and I went to the grocery store and the pharmacy and all that kind of stuff, and it's still only 80. Now, you know, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, but okay, I love that. Love that. Now, I might cut these out separately, even though they're not the right size, but I could always make them the right size. Okay, let's see. Oh, I know. I'm going to take this paper, even though it's brown as opposed to black, I think I'm still going to use it. And I might just tear it. This could be a border. This cackling phantom needs someplace to perch. Got to perch on this border a little bit. Actually, that and that look okay. Now, if I put 4 of these guys, I put them in a pinwheel formation just because that's what I did yesterday. Not sure how I was going to use them, but I'm actually going to cut them apart. But I'm glad I have 4. That's something. At least in quilting, you can almost always do something with either an even amount of something or an odd number. Like a 9 patch, or you could do like a 16 patch, or 4 of something and 8 of something and 12 of something. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. Kind of wondering if I shouldn't kind of reverse them a little bit for interest. This cackling phantom wants to do that. I imagine I'll make a video tomorrow, but right now I don't feel like it. I'm just a little irritated with a couple things stemming from doctor's appointments, you know how it goes. Okay, now these are a little bit different size, so these won't exactly match up to the center, but I'm okay with that too. But I'm wondering, let me get into my Halloween mishmash and see what I have here. Ooh. Now this is only the Halloween stuff I have here, which isn't a lot, because I did not bring it home from the beach. Because I spend all October at the beach pretty much anymore, because there's so much stuff going on down there for Halloween. I just stay down there. They have Halloween contests and parties and trick-or-treating. This is all hocus pocus stuff. I really don't want that every single weekend for the whole month of October. And then on the last weekend, of course, it goes crazy. I could do something like that. Trying to get stuff that doesn't actually have the Sanderson sisters on it. Here's a good one with just witches, even though it's 3 witches. But that's not, I need less, either more black over here or less black over here. But I kind of like that. there's a candle. This is funny though because of the phantom thing. This is a line from the movie. Oh, look, another glorious morning makes me sick. That's how I feel today. Now the dog's barking at me. My husband is home. He is thrilled. Not the husband, the dog. Daddy's home. I don't have to deal with you anymore, Mom. Even though you took care of me. I think I'm going to go with that. But then I'm going to put it on some kind of crazy paper. I don't know if Allie Edwards is going to have a Halloween pack this year. I probably will not get it, even if she does. Because, now, I have this collage paper here. It's just not going to fit my aesthetic. Even if I change my mind on what I'm going to do again, which is highly possible. This is really thin collage paper. But I don't know if, it's like tissue paper, but I don't know if putting that on top of that is going to be too much. It might be. It might be. Okay. Trying to think, what else do I have? I always can go with black paper. But I kind of don't want to. Ooh, what's this? I found this book. I don't even remember if I have, why I have this. Oh, I kind of do remember having this. And it's got like a solid thing here and stuff here. Oh, this is fabulous. Oh, this is fabulous. Okay. Even though I'm kind of like a rust and a black, I think I'll, even something like this behind. Uh-oh, where's the other one? Uh-oh, I lost this one. Okay, we can only focus on one thing at a time. Let's put this right here. Oh, this is fabulous. I forgot I had this book. What is it called? Halloween Ephemera. I'm pretty sure I got it off of Amazon. Yep. Made in the USA. Printed in the USA. This is a Amazon book. This is a good one. I don't know who does this. I don't think it says who does this. This is and it's thick. I've had this for a year or two. Oh, this might get some use this year. I need to pack this with my beach stuff. Oh, I like that. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. Okay, look. Somebody's made a quilt for us already. These, you could kind of recreate this abstract bat shape in a quilt. Love that. Love that. Oh, this one too. Not sure what it is, but it's kind of like a kaleidoscope that's like half turned. Oh, this is fabulous. Fabulous. I could put some more objects in the two side ones, but I think I want to go with the, well, oh, I like that one too. Do I want to go with, here's another crow. Is that the same crow? Oh, it's a smaller one. A little bit different. But they're both facing out. I like that gray. Cackling fan, and I could take a brown and kind of give it a wash. Ooh, I like the moths. I like that one. Kind of like Art Deco. I like that one. Actually, I really like that one. I love him. I'm not going to use that because I like the other side. I don't know where all these images come from. These things with the big eyes are kind of, ooh, that's not a good, that's too big for what I want to do. These things with the big, ooh, I like that one. Make me, are kind of creepy. Well, actually, they're not kind of creepy. They are creepy. That might be a little, ooh, I like that one. Ooh, but I love these skeletons. Rats and frats. This cackling, what am I? Phantom. Says, cackling phantom. Says drats. Oh, I like that. There's enough of this stuff in other places. Okay. We're going with this one. This don't go very far. Okay, where did my other sticker go? Did I put it back in the envelope? Is it under one of these? The cackling phantom is going to have a nervous breakdown. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Cackling phantom's okay. All right, you guys go back there. This is not going to fit in my book, is it? Okay, I need 2 pieces of paper this size, which is a little bit bigger than that. Why, oh why, can I not get these pages right? Maybe I need to put them in something else, but I really like the idea of them in that quilt book. Because my mom had it. I was talking about her today. Speaking of cackling phantoms. She would laugh at that in the best sort of way. And I've taken her to Phantom of the Opera before. On Broadway. Because I'm a good daughter. Okay, let's see if I can cut this. Okay. Oh, I didn't get it all the way. Ow. Put these in my Halloween scraps. Okay. Now, this guy goes here. This guy goes under here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This cackling phantom is very happy with this. Will not fit in my book at all. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I'm going to get a piece of white paper, though, from my kid roll. Okay. I'm going to start from the middle out. Everybody stay where you're supposed to for a little bit here. Does it bother me that this has a black margin? No. I think with all the angular lines and black and everything else, it works fine. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I am in charge of my own opera, says this cackling phantom. No wonder I like crowns. I'm an opera star. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Now, part of this paper, in this damask-like print, there's a spider too. Which is fabulous. Fabulous. And they're offset. That's good. This might be like a pre-Halloween weekend. I imagine I'll be here tomorrow. Even though I said I wasn't, but I got over some of my frustration. There's stuff in the top. My cackling phantom has me feeling a little better. And of course, I didn't cut that straight. I like these offset. I kind of feel like Edgar Allan Poe would approve of offset, or whatever you want to call this, juxtaposed, or one going that way, one going that way. Okay. Okay. And there are so many types of fabric anymore. There's some that have what they call panels that have all these blocks on them. I might own some actually myself, especially in the Halloween department and or Christmas. And maybe National Parks is the other place I have some. So this, well, it's just going to have to be a little tiny white border. We can fix that with black, right? Right. And it's a little too long. Okay. My accurate. Oh, those of you that are going to be traveling next year, do you have Halloween decorations? And or Christmas decorations? When my mom and dad were gone, they were gone for 5 years, and they had what they call a fifth wheel, and it was small, and it is kind of like a pickup camper from the olden days, even though there's more pickup campers again. But the where you would come in and then go up a step or two to the bedroom part was in the bed of a truck with a huge, like, tractor trailer hitch type of deal. And they had a small one, so they didn't have to have a monstrous truck. And anyhow, they went traveling for 5 years after my dad retired, in the days where you could count on Social Security and a union pension and that kind of stuff. And they had Halloween decorations. They had Christmas decorations. They had their 3 Thomas Kincaid one-of-a-kind paintings in their trailer. We now, all three of us have one. They bought 3 purposely for us before he was famous in a totally different style. And we're told they are worth a lot of money, but we can't get... Then he committed suicide, so we're not sure if they're still worth as much money as they used to be. But they are completely different. And they're from places where we went in the West. Like Wyoming and Colorado, mostly, I think. Anyhow, around the Tetons and all. Anyhow, they had a little tiny Christmas tree. In fact, I think they had a ceramic Christmas tree that was my grandmother's that they brought with them. And they had, my mom had some kind of bunting. And she had that like draped across some cabinets in the trailer. But they had so much fun in that thing. And they had a great time. They met so many nice people and went to places that we hadn't been as kids, or we visited places that we had been as kids and stayed for long periods of time in places. But never made it to Alaska. That's the only state my mom and dad have never been to, sadly. And, but one time while we were gone, but they were still at home before they retired, they hooked up, we had a travel trailer when we were kids, and they hooked up the travel trailer and had sent out invitation to a bunch of their friends at Christmas time. Some of you people that have been here for a long time have already heard this story. But they did a traveling party, and they went to, now the town I grew up in, even though it's 20 minutes across the Golden Gate Bridge, was small. And they would get like 5 or 6 people and tell them, meet us in the cul-de-sac of so-and-so street. And that was close to all these 5 or 6 couples. And they would have hors d'oeuvres. And because they were in their trailer, they had an oven and they could keep things warm and blah, blah, blah. And then a half an hour or 45 minutes later, oh my God, I love this. They went to another neighborhood with another group of friends. And anyhow, they had more hors d'oeuvres. They had a rotating party. And some of the people followed them from like cul-de-sac to cul-de-sac or street to street in these other neighborhoods, because they all were friends all together, a huge group of friends. And they did that 2 or 3 times. Always, it seemed like always at Christmas time. They had like hors d'oeuvres and hooked up their trailer and just went around and had like a traveling party. I love this. Okay, I think I'm not even going to, actually, the fact that this and this and this have this vintage linen color. This is a little bit darker version of that. Black in the book, black in here, black writings. It doesn't bother me. I love this. This is a good way to use some squares, or even there's a big move into embroidering on your quilt pieces like this. Have like a haunted house embroidered on here and here, or here and here, or all 4. And then you would have like a quilt block here. And here. But this cackling phantom loves this one, and it couldn't be named any better for my attitude today. All right, it might fit in here if I fold it halfway. I love these guys. Love these guys. Oopsie. My neighbor's mowing his yard. He's a day late. He usually does it on Thursdays. He's retired military. He's very regimented, this man. In the best sort of way. I'm not cackling about him. Okay, I think I'm just going to glue this side down. And of course, the name of this one is called The Cackling Phantom. Because why wouldn't you? I think I'm just going to glue this side, because I would like to see the quilts that are here. as much as possible. I'm covering that one up, but it's a copy of that. Do I have this upside down? No? Okay. What is this? This has a lot of animals in it. It looks like African animals. A giraffe. And elephants. Some kind of deer. And some kind of like panther. Animals moving toward the springs at Mzima. Mzima. Waiting for the rain. Well, mine is a different kind of rain. It's the rain of my power as a cackling phantom. There goes the cackle. Ah, I love this. But this would, I mean, you could take just blocks from, or some of the quilt fabric is so beautiful anymore that you hate to cut it up. You could make a big square, a big block, and have something like that. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I'm pretty sure the cackling phantom will be back tomorrow, but if I'm not, don't freak out. I'm having a pity party today. My attitude might be completely adjusted by tomorrow, but right now it's not adjusted. But this surely has helped. The cackling phantom. Love it. Love it.